Alright, this should actually be coming through now. Didn't have the audio for some reason completely turned itself off on stream. But now, yeah, now we are back. I don't know why it uninstalled its audio. So, we back. I'll get the name swapped over in just a second as Memeus manages to even things up here on game 1, best of 5 series for this week of Beatdown. We're going to have every single round best of 5. Okay. Trying to bring you more Rivals of Aether action. We do actually have more players this week, which is very, very nice. Definitely going to be seeing the likes of more players. We'll be bringing you different flavors of Rivals of Aether. As already said, Memeus usually rocking the Crag and Etalus when he plays. Wasn't able to make it last week due to working. But now showing us something entirely new. Gets 2 hits of the Fair, and Spider going to use that orb in order to try and keep himself safe as he recovers. Delays it as long as possible. Probably wanted to go for the down air there, but instead gets forward air. And Memeus trying to tech chase there, just a little bit late. You can see the fully charged orb there from Spider, trying to delay it as long as possible, trying to wait for a defensive option and then punish accordingly. Going to go for an up tilt setup and tries to chase, but doesn't get anything off of it. Tries to catch the tech roll in and does. Excellent use there of the orb. Basically able to catch both options there as he opts for the charge. So he can catch the tech roll in if it comes and catches the tech in place. Basically everything, as you obviously can't change your vertical height with your tech option, whereas the entire horizontal being covered and a nice F-Strong gonna come out there, making use of Sane as well. So big parry punish, but Neftil gonna come out, doesn't get the tipper, and they meet with the air to air. Nice punish there as it comes out. Spider winning that exchange, rocking these Ariados colors. Oh, nice down air there. Catching maybe a panic option. Memeus taking 60% on this. Basically death percent here for Ori, one of the lighter characters in the game. So definitely shouldn't be too difficult for Memeus as long as he doesn't keep committing to these F-Strongs and spends his wall jump before up being, but luckily able to make it back. This should be the stock dropped. But 93%. Definitely not what he would have wanted. This is going to be how we have things. Gets both hits and spends the wall jump. Unfortunate there for Memeus. The Spider takes game 1. Things were looking decent for the both of them as we started things out, but an unfortunate end to that game. Chat, how am I sounding in terms of gameplay? Is everything coming through fine? I do have Discord turned up all the way for this stream, but I can always just boost the general audio. Let's see for hard in chat. One of the people chilling. I think you're one of the higher seeds for this bracket. Got a free round 1. We're going to Ori's home stage. Memeus hopefully looking to make use of those very close blast zones in order to close things out. Spider definitely very, very little time spent in this game, but is making a statement with the first game being taken. But because it is best of 5, that means we do have more time for Memeus to adjust. Definitely the more experienced player, even if not by much, has been playing this game a little bit longer than Spider, who has actually been making significant progress committing to the Ori. As we've seen, trying to get a setup for the bash there, trying to make use of those very short platforms, but it will put you in that helpless state if you do miss. And Memeus using both hits of the up B. And the parry coming out early, not respecting the stall, and jumps straight into that F-Strong. Probably not what he wanted at all there. We're going to have the no fun zone put out. And then able to punish the parry. Gets both hits, not what he wanted. Now, it makes me wonder if Memeus is actually trying to hit. The first hit as a tipper, or if it's just spacing and he is just going for both hits of the forward there. As you can see, you know, getting some honestly solid combo mileage, putting himself in the lead here. An F-Strong, good DI though. Spider now has figured out how to actually survive longer off of those hits. Definitely day one Spider would have taken a quick L to that as he throws the orb into the no fun zone. But you can see it there, the increased knockback from just getting single hit forward tilt, nice down tilt out of the leaf. But isn't able to get more than one repetition of that. But not too much damage there for Spider as Memeus rolls away. And an F-Strong going to come out here. And excellent up-strong, getting that tipper. No DI could have saved Spider there as signified by that splash. Which is why the earlier point as whether he was actually aiming for the tipper on the first hit of fair, as it was going to kill, and you can hit for that the moment that you see that it has connected to only get the first hit. Good DI there from Memeus. And he's going to catch, doesn't catch the jump. Memeus recognizing that it doesn't need to be spent because 2 up Bs, making use of that wall jump is going to be enough. And catches the jump there. There should still be an alive Clairen. Never mind, just a little bit too low. Once again, Memeus not making use of the air dodge in order to make it closer to the stage. Yes, you only get 1 before you touch the ground, similar to a double jump, but with your double jump stolen, definitely do need to get there. And there we go. And as you can see it from Spider there, actually making use of the air dodge in order to give himself more options on his recovery. Something I definitely like to see more from Memeus, as he is currently pressuring this ledge very, very well. Ever since he got that F-Strong setup, he was definitely looking very, very clean in the way that he was controlling space with these forward airs, boxing out Spider, but he does make it in. And Spider just going to go for chip damage, not going to try and go for anything special, but he does go for the bash there. Going to sacrifice a lot of stage control. A good parry there. Going to keep Memeus open, and the no fun zone set up in center stage, so basically nothing the orb is going to be able to do, and doesn't get the side B. Instead, going to get an up B as we go to a 1-1 scoreline. I don't think I hit transition, so apologies, chat, for having the wrong score, but we're here. The poggers be out. And Memeus has taken us to a 1-1 scoreline here. How about winners? Round 2. I've been added in the bracket, added in the UK Discord. The announcements that the Twitch has gone live. So if you're joining us from the Discord, hello everyone. This is the sound of my voice if you haven't heard it already before. And if you're joining us from elsewhere, maybe various Smash Discords around the Midlands, or just around the UK in general. And a special shout out to everyone from Staffordshire University. All the Staffs boys, much appreciated. If you're following on the journey, that is Rivals of Aether UK, starting up its own official scene, and we're going to the Final Destination equivalent here for our Game 3. Definitely a very important game in the best of 5, because it does mean that if we do go to a Game 5, will be played on your counter pick, as we see the anti-air up tilt, and that's the sort of setup that we want to see from Spider, giving himself a lot of space to get the short hop up airs. But now we're seeing all these conversions, and catching the DI in is Memeus, taking the lead here so far. And he's going to go high. He's going to keep putting his back to himself. Definitely something that Ori struggles with is recovering without using bash as a projectile to set up. Obviously, bash, if you do miss, is going to put you in helpless. So it definitely is rough sometimes as the DI just catching him. Definitely catching him sleeping. Obviously, it was purple there, so nothing he could have done. But as I was saying before, Ori definitely struggles when it's forced to only use the leaf in order to make it back. And Memeus capitalizing on that. Some people do say that Clairen's recovery is one of her weakest options because of how linear it is. Ori does struggle in the same way if you're unable to make use of projectile bashing. But at the same time, making use of the projectile to bash is very, very costly sometimes, especially if you haven't gotten it down to a T. We're going to get the tipper there, so we're going to get turned all the way around, and some awful DI there from Memeus. Definitely was not ready for the corner carry. Conventional fighting game switch there. Getting the side switch completely messed him up. And unfortunately, therefore, Spider actually catches his light orb there with the bash rather than Memeus himself, and gets punished for it, as the no fun zone basically going to make the right-hand side much harder for him to extend his combos. Going to get a tip, a back air, a nice stall there with the down air in order to avoid the back air, but is going to eat an F strong for his troubles. And poor DI there. Means we are going to see an F strong. Put Memeus in the lead, tries to cover, but instead Memeus stands his ground with the up tilt. You can see him crouch cancel that down tilt, but the multi-hit is going to break him out of. Going to get some form of trade there with the up B, and you can see Spider is trying to catch as he goes for another charged F strong, actually able to catch Memeus, even though he probably could have gotten the parry out in time. But then the mix-up comes. Does he try and bait the parry and get an even stronger F strong? We've actually seen a little bit of movement from Memeus, maybe some premature DI, some wonky DI. And once again, you see him coming out of the parry and getting hit by the F strong. By this time in the mix-up, you would expect that he would probably actually be ready for it. And maybe Spider honestly just needs to charge this less. Nice use of the air dodge there to avoid the hitbox this time, not burning it early. It doesn't even land the down air. Alright, gonna get a nair to set things up, and he's boxing Memeus out, definitely playing from behind again. And they are going to trade the tipper. Going to put a lot of knockback here for Spider. And once again, forced to burn his air dodge. Won't have that recovery mix up at all. Gets met high this time. It gets the tech roll in. It rolls back out to avoid the follow-up button. Has managed to take back center stage, but now he's still playing from a defensive position. And a parry tries to go for some style, does Memeus. But instead, the single hit of the fair should be enough to finish things off. Looking 2-1 Memeus here. So I'm not sure what stages we're going to be seeing as bans here. We're going back to the Ori stage. Alright, catch the tipper catching the jab, and it's going for the annoying pose to see if maybe you can get one of those unforced errors. Alright, and we're just going to start things off with the dare. Tries to see what the option is. Waiting for an air dodge that didn't come, but is able to get some form of punish. And Spider chasing so deep. Spends the air dodge this time, and the second hit finally gets the DI in correctly there. And this time we're seeing better DI, but without the option there for Spider, he can't really do much. It's going to force himself to go low, doesn't get the leaf out in time. And despite taking the first game, the adaptation from Memeus has definitely been there. Once again, trying to go for the tech read, not going for guaranteed damage. And once again, the parry. There we go. Finally seeing Sane get some combo extensions in there. This has basically been an Ori game rather than Ori and Sane. Only time really we've seen their collaboration has been on those F-Strongs out of the parry. But trying to go for a little bit of style there. And the air dodge back, definitely making sure to keep hold of the resource. But did save Memeus, and definitely hoping he's going to be able to make it back. Nice tech. But is chased even harder. And Memeus definitely playing with the fire now. 3 stocks to 1. And the parry definitely... Ooh, trying to see if you can catch him mashing. But instead, Spider not biting. And is going to make sure that he gets a revenge stock. 2 stocks to 1 though. Definitely, definitely comebackable. As I've heard some people say. Definitely still winnable. Especially if Memeus gets too focused on trying to finish things in a particular way. Spider is still on a very low percent. As you try and see those nair set up 2 dash attacks. Not going to get the sweet spot, so he's going to keep it nice and easy. And lucky for him there that he didn't get parried by that. Gets the single hit confirmed into the up tilt. And Memeus getting carried from coast to coast and back. The return flight still available here. Both these players trying to turn things up. Memeus once again going for the down air, trying to catch some form of tech option, and once again puts out the no fun zone. But getting the forward hit of back air, once again going for it. So I'm not sure if Memeus knows actually any follow-ups there from that sweet spot down as the no fun zone, once again preventing the orb from getting put in, and it comes straight back out from Memeus. The DI there to mess up Spider. Now he's just starting to slow things down, using the up air to just get damage where damage is done, and we see single hit fair into F smash, looking like his smash main in Joker. And nicer fast fall through the platform there to avoid that up air, but that's going to be GG for Memeus as he moves on 3-1 against Spider. I'm sure Spider will be happy that he did take the first game, and it was looking like he had options there for taking future games.